for it because they had it all covered up. You couldn't see the seam or anything.
Yeah. Well, it's something that's got to be fixed.
Yeah.
I mean,
it must have been done for a while because part of the floor pan rusted back up, but I'll be covering that back up.
Yeah.
So this pan's been done for a while.
Yeah.
But on the other side...
you mean this is not the... This is the good side?
That's the good side.
Oh.
This side here,
shit.
That's all the Bondo I got out of that side.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
Did they weld the seam shut over here already? Because actually, I think they left part of the
original torque box in.
On that, yep.
Yeah.
And welded this in here, where they had all that Bondo real thick. You see where they taped the back? But see, this is where I ran into a problem. You don't get it right.
Yep, okay.
Where they just had that full of weld. And I was having to grind it down to get my torque box up there.
Yep.
So I seen it
in this section,
so I just knocked it out. Yeah, that's where they tapered the Bondo back to make it look like it's flat set. See, because they already added that piece of steel on the side there.
Yeah.
That's why I had to cut that box down so much.
Yeah, okay.
But what I'll do is weld this back in.
Yes.
And this here we're probably going to have to leave like this.
Yes.
I'll clean it up better though, you know.
Yeah, to get clean it up so I know it's a bit of work, but this section here, as long as it looks
right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether you can grab the floor pan and pull it down.
Well, I'm thinking about getting in there and trying to knock it down a little bit. They got a bunch of tar on the inside. I got the carpet pulled back, and they like this, I don't know if it's tar or kitty hair, because they just smear it all over it, and they didn't smooth it out. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
But I can pull that pan out of it. The only reason why I think they left that one part torque box in there is because, remember those two little drill holes that were in there?
Yeah.
Well, you can stick a pin in there and it still hits the metal. So there's 2 plies of metal still here.
Right.
Or it might be the kitty head.
Okay.
But the funny thing was, I got that piece of fixed, so I cut the outside part down, I tacked it back together, and I couldn't get it back up in there. So I'm going to have to put it in 2 pieces, which is the way I was wanting to do it anyways.
Yeah.
But, because they got this piece here sticking too far out from the edge here for some reason. On this side, they really, I don't understand what they did. I had to grind a bunch of weld down here so it's sticking out so far to get the box up in there. They probably do where they take a little piece of metal. I already cut this one off here. This had a little lip right here. I had to get it out of my way.
Yep.
And you can see where they weld little pieces in here and here. Actually, I think it's part of that box.
Right.
Because if you look at the shape here, that's that box right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still got to grind out some more.
What I think's happened is, over 40 years, one guy will get hold of it, and some old farmer or whatever, and he'll take this rusty section out, and then realise, there's steel behind it.
Yep.
I don't need this piece of steel. And then they throw that piece away. They clean this up, and then all of a sudden, that's it, it's fixed. And they weren't aware that it needed a torque box.
They probably didn't do it when I was on the ground. See the gap here?
Yeah.
Actually, if I let that down, you can almost stick your hand through there.
Where's that?
If I let that jack down, it's holding the front nose up because it's flexing so much.
Yeah, I noticed that it's actually just on the point
there. It's got to be
there.
a little deeper, a little wider gap on this side and the other side, because that's just the way they put it together originally. The time they worked on it, they didn't have the weight on the car.
Yeah.
So I'm getting up.
That could almost go up a little more, couldn't it?
It can go a little more, but once you push it off the lip.
Right. Okay.
So, what I might do is take my other one, put it back here to keep it from teetering too much, and see if I can get a little tighter when I go to weld that piece back in.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth putting a block under the back section.
Well, so I'm going to take another jack like this, hold the back up.
Oh,
so it doesn't want to teeter.
Yeah, because then it'll take some sag off the. Okay.
See how close I can get that to tighten up. The other side's staying in place fine.
Yeah.
Well, this side wasn't as bad, even though they did do a little bit of work on the seam here.
Yeah.
I actually welded the fender on right here. Check that out.
Man, I
didn't mess that before.
Okay.
It's a shame that they,
it's a shame when they get to them and they don't.
Like on the other fender, they had 2 emblem holes right here.
Yeah.
And all they did was put a little Bondo on it, and it's already rusted.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's blistering underneath the stripe over there.
Right.
And you look inside and see where the hole is from the emblem. Let me just punch the hole in the wrong spot, or these are not markers for the hole.
Yeah, I saw that. That there, you mean?
Yeah, if you reach inside and feel where the hole is, I can just don't push on it too hard because it will knock the Bondo out.
Oh, yeah.
And they glued the other emblems back on, so they didn't know how to drill holes in the right spot.
So I always, I glue the emblems on. I never re-drill.
Yeah, it's hard to try to line them up.
Yeah.
Plus you can't, if you don't have the little barrel clips and stuff like that, you're screwed.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever want to fix this part the right way, you just start having to come forward hard again.
Yeah. Well, what are you suggesting he should do?
I think once I get that side over there straightened up and get this back in the right spot and makes this prettier, this should be fine. I'll weld that gap up.
Okay.
Because there's not really much more you can do. I mean, without taking the car completely apart and engine out and everything to do those frame rails, and you have to redo the floor pans again.
Yeah.
And it needs toe, would have to have complete toe bars. Because this side here, you see how it's supposed to have this lip right here?
Yeah.
Well, that lip is supposed to go all the way around, and they got it filled in on this side.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this side here, they still have part of the lip still showing right here.
Yep.
But they screwed up on the outer half.
Okay then.
See how they filled it right here?
Actually, you know what I should do? This is my personal... That Romeo prick that did my car, he didn't put this back in my car.
Oh, for the emergency brake? You didn't put that bracket back in?
He's a dickhead. And he didn't put this one in either, and didn't supply it. And it has to be a certain distance from a certain...
Yeah. Has to be there so it will work right.
Yeah, okay.
That's the pivot point for your emergency.
Yeah, I know.
This one here, that little pedal don't work, or something's not catching, so I tried to put the emergency brake on one day and it wouldn't work, so...
Oh, maybe we'll have a look at that point as well. So when you pull it on, it doesn't...
Yeah, it doesn't lock in. Unless that handle has to be turned a certain direction. It's got like a race handle too. Actually, I've never seen a Mustang with a brake lever like it has in it, but
probably, I'll check that for him because it's something that's they're gonna ask to get it registered.
This back, I think you can still buy, can't you?
Well, I've got that back.
Okay, they gave you that one.
I just don't know where. Okay, go.
Which is the more important one is that one.
Yeah, well, they both are to make it work.
Wow.
But it's shocking when you say, look...
This one here, you probably fabricate something, but the part is getting it in the right spot.
Well, as long as it's within the right spot.
Something else is missing on here. Oh, no, there it is. I was going to say, it should have an adjuster on it.
Well, I've got none of this. You gave me none of that back.
You should be able to buy this.
Yeah.
I know you can buy that, but I'm not sure about the rub. But you can always make that out of a piece of all thread.
Yeah.
Bend it, and then this one's stacked well in there, looks like to me.
I like this crossover in this car. I'm going to get one for mine. That's good. There you go.